name is Jonathan Lee, and I'm currently studying in Fairview International School. I'm doing the IB Diploma Program Year 2. I am originally from Penang, and I was also an SPM graduate.
Hello, my name is Kevin. I graduated in 2015 from SMK Bandar Tasik Puteri. I did the SPM as well. So I'm currently doing my IB Diploma Program, and I'm in my second year.
IB Diploma Program is an amazing program for students intending to study overseas or even basically pursue a proper education, a holistic and comprehensive education. That is the idea of an IB program, especially in the diploma level.
My impression of the IB Diploma Program is that it was very rigorous. It's very holistic in the sense that it makes you pursue knowledge in the sciences, math. It gets you to pursue a new language, even in humanities, and that is something we don't usually see in government schools.
I decided on going for the Fairview's IB program because of the way Fairview centers its IB around students instead of the syllabus alone. In Fairview, they really prioritize students over anything else, and that really is why I chose Fairview.
Coming into Fairview, it was quite intimidating for me, especially since I came from a really humble background. I came into Fairview expecting to meet new people, and I was definitely not disappointed when I got to meet people from all over the world. The diploma program here, I'd say, is quite easy for us to transition to, especially given our backgrounds of being from a government school, and things aren't too far off from what we're used to. We go to classes, we have normal classes, we have presentations, and a lot of things like that.
The IB Diploma Program is structured in such a comprehensive and taxing way that it is very hard for someone to survive the IB without having time management skills and the ability to process and analyze knowledge as quick as possible. That's something I've learned throughout the 1.5 years here in Fairview so far, that it's not just about the books, and it's not just about knowing how to write a paper or knowing how to do a question. It's more about understanding the whys and hows of the question and properly applying what you know and what you've learned in the class in the exam.
Doing the diploma program here at Fairview has made me more participative, especially in debates and intellectual arguments. In our TOK classes, what we usually do is we have topics about real world situations where we'll discuss in class, and we often give our opinions and thoughts. And these opinions and thoughts aren't just things that we feel, but things that we reason critically, and that's helped me to become an individual in which I think more critically about world issues and a lot of things like that. I've also been more encouraged to speak out because back in high school I wasn't very extroverted. I kept to myself a lot, and coming to Fairview has given me that confidence to speak out and voice out my opinions in a very critical manner.
The IB Diploma at Fairview affected me mainly in two ways. Number one would be time management, and number two would be the idea of wanting to be a global citizen. I currently stay in the dorms with my friends, so I am about 400 km away from my family. That means I have to really strive to be on point with everything, my laundry, my food, my studies, my bedroom, and that really requires a lot of time management, which I don't think I could get if I went to a college in Penang or somewhere else. Secondly, because my classes and my teachers and my students, my peers, all come from everywhere. I have Jordanian friends, I have Iranian friends, I have American friends, and I even have Korean friends. And all these friends in the classroom being taught by a teacher that's from India or from the UK really gives me that perspective of a global citizen, and I do feel that being in the IB at Fairview, it has inspired me to become more of a global citizen than ever before. The diploma program itself is a very challenging course. If you are like me and all of my friends and you enjoy a challenge, then the IB diploma will not disappoint. It's a very hard course, it's a very taxing course, and only the most determined and motivated individual can actually have fun in the course. Now, if you accept the fact that IB is going to be a really tough journey, you get to enjoy a lot of things along the way. Personally, I've done many things from coaching badminton to organizing my own Model United Nations conference, and at the same time going out with friends, hanging out, and at the same time studying as well. So it's really about knowing what to do and knowing what to expect. So if you are a person that enjoys to be challenged, but at the same time you want to have fun, the IB diploma is definitely for you.
One of the few things that I really enjoy about studying here is how I was able to meet friends from all over the world. Now, going to a government school, you don't really see people out of Malaysia. You get the usual Malaysian friends, but you don't see foreign friends. And you get a good mixture of culture in government schools, of course, but then when you've grown accustomed to that, out of the 11 years that I've been in government schools, you get used to that. And after I got a taste of this cultural mix, I wanted more. It's like you can't really experience that anywhere else. So I came to Fairview and I met a lot of friends from all over the world. I got to learn their language, I got to learn their culture. There were a lot of things that we had in common. Me and some of my Indonesian friends, we share a lot of things in common with our language, and me and some of my Korean friends, we share a lot of things in common with our culture. And that is something you can only see when you come into a school where you have international students studying alongside you. Another thing that I really enjoyed about coming to study here at Fairview is the array of activities that are available to us students, organizing positions as well. So I was organizing a talent show, and I've learned a lot from having not organized any event at all whatsoever, and I felt like that was a stepping stone for me to organizing even more events in the future, because when you are able to assist the school in organizing something within the school, you will have full backing from the school, and the school can assist you and aid you, and you will find not too much difficulty in organizing an event like that. And it was a huge event.
Okay, so a final message to SPM leavers like you is that the IB program is long and it's going to be really tough, and it's definitely worth your time. It might start in August, unlike most pre-U courses that start in January or March, but trust me, take that time to actually think about what you want to do, because that's what you're going to be doing in IB. You're going to be constantly asking yourself what you want to do with your life, what do you want to be as an individual in the future, and that's what you can only get in the IB. You don't want to be stuck studying page after page like what you're doing right now. You want to experience true education, and that's what you'll get if you join the IB program at Fairview.
So if you're just leaving SPM, the idea of studying at an international school might seem a bit intimidating and scary at times. But I would recommend that you try applying to Fairview for the scholarships as well, and try not to think about an international school as being this elitist or intimidating place to study at, because when you really get here you realize just how similar people are. Even though they've studied in an international school all their lives, you come here and you see them in person, they're just like you. So don't be too intimidated, try to apply for these scholarships, and who knows, perhaps you'll enjoy studying here and become a lot of a better person yourself.